Hello and good afternoon. I'm Stuart and I'm with CrayonBox Flying Adventures. Breaking news. We have recently received a package from the Indian P&M Aviation factory. In the last episode you might have noticed that I unleashed on the factory. The product and the packaging that we were waiting for has now arrived without further conversation with the factory. The factory came through with the goods. As you remember, the factory forgot to ship a couple of things for the wing, including these carbon fiber ribs and battens and everything that I needed to finish assembling the wing. Fortunately, I had enough old parts to be able to get the wing, the new wing, assembled, completed and flown. But now I have the new parts. Thank you to the factory, and this has been a breaking news. We got the parts. The factory is functional. Let's get on with the show. Am I up to this? 9 flights later. So far, 9 flights with 3 cross-country outlandings. I even flew with a gyrocopter for the first time and hang around for what I think could be the most ultimate DIY microlight dual camera mount that you could also build yourself at home. I mean, who doesn't like a project? At least I have been able to fly recently, but not today. Can't work either. So let's make this video instead. If you haven't yet seen my very first flight of Sparkle's Microlight version 2.0 as seen here, then click the link above or in the description. That was flight number 1 on October 26th, 2022. It includes my very first attempts to land following the crash a year ago. I am now questioning if I am going to continue to try and fly in Turbulence. It's just about summertime here in Queensland, and even on a cool day, the thermal turbulence gets cranking. Every flight has been different. Some fun, but some with certain difficulty. Let's now take a summarized look at the recent flying I have been doing, the first 9 flights. Flight number 2, October 29, Chuan Forest, Sandy Straits Villages, 80 nautical miles, round trip. Quite a busy morning at the field.
Got a bad connection on the fuel. Had 50 litres when I took off less than an hour ago. There's a little town called Tinanbar. I haven't been here. I guess I'm sort of here now, but I haven't been here on the ground. There's a road, I guess.
And a fox chase for entertainment as well.
What the? A fox.
Get off the runway! Actually, that reminds me of the second landing when I was doing my solo almost 10 years ago. There was a fox on the runway there too. Check this out.
Microlight 6060 is on the ground. There is a fox on the runway. Okay.
Flight number 3, October 30. 1 hour morning flight around Harvey Bay, 60 nautical miles. A nice gentle flight for a little more confidence experience building. Flight number 4, November 3rd. Riverhead's westerly wind turbulent morning, 25 nautical miles. Turned out lumpier than I hoped for, that's for sure.
Mirror traffic, trike 6340, Z117, and we'll be turning crosswind to track out to the east at 1500 mirror traffic.
Flight number 5, November 11, Harvey Bay to Burham Heads, afternoon flight, 50 nautical miles.
Clear prop.
Getting up early in the mornings to avoid turbulence is sometimes a chore, so I thought I would go late afternoon for a different experience.
Mirror traffic, microlight 6340, taxis hangers to the apron. Mirror. Okay, so today we're testing this new camera setup with the audio setup. Don't know how it is at the moment, we'll find out later. We're testing the position of the 360 camera down here, and I am testing my Sky Echo, which is a device, conspicuity device, to help those other aircraft with ADS-B to see me. And if I had my iPad, I would see that it was connected to that as well, and I could see them. But today I'm just broadcasting, and I'll check it on flight radar later. So if you want to go, if you've got the playback history, you can go back and check this flight. Today is the 11th of November. It's what is the time? 7:12 UTC. That's loud. That's pretty clear though, on the ground. Mirror traffic, microlight 6340, lines up, rolls 17, left-hand departure to the east. Mirror. And we're good to go. Could do with a little bit more slower trim. She's a little bit rolly. Let's put some more trim in. There she is. Remember our traffic, trike 6340, Z117, left-hand departure to the east. Climbing to 1500, departing the circuit. Mirror traffic. So we're on a climb, 250 feet per minute at 75 knots. Probably slow us down a bit. Now temperatures are good. Fuel is reading good. Oil temps 70, pressure's good, voltage is good. Outside air temperature is reading 13. I don't really believe that, and it shouldn't be right there. Okay.
The next 4 were a little bit more cross-country, and there was a bit of turbulence involved, so a bit trickier. And I think I'll dedicate 4 videos to those 4. We'll leave the flying there for now. That's the first 5 of the 9 that I promised you. As a side note, I'll be adding full-length flying videos, or otherwise known as slow videos, to my other channel called Stuart Riddell Time Traveller. There'll be a link in the description to that channel, and also a link to the video, the first one, at the end of this video. Now those 4 flights consist of a trip to Farnsfield, which is north of Childers, and a few of the others came from the Aero Club as well. a trip to Pacific Haven, and in that video I flew with a gyrocopter. The next trip was with the Aero Club down to Kalula Cove. And there we had a cooked breakfast. And the final trip I'll show in this series of 9, the first 9 flights, was to Childers for morning tea, where many guys that fly aircraft arrive to enjoy each other's company at the Childers Airfield in Queensland, Australia. So until next time and until the next video, stay safe and enjoy your flying.
Maryborough traffic, trike 6340, clear of runways, Maryborough.